Greetings family, greetings brothers and sisters. We are happy to have you on our video this day, wherever you are. If it's in the morning, good morning. If it's during the day, we are wishing you a good day, good evening. If it's evening, depending on the time that you are watching this video. So today we are going to talk about Chad. Chad is a country that has been going slowly by slowly. We have seen some developments, but we are not sure if these are things that we can celebrate. We are not very sure if this is something that we can celebrate, but we have never seen anything coming out of Chad other than them visiting the AES, and I think they are learning from the AES. But from what I can see and from what we are going to talk about today is Chad and Algeria are preparing a strategic mining partnership. So some days ago, we saw a Chadian delegation being received by the CEO of the National Mining Research and Exploitation Company, Sonarem, that is in Algeria. And the goal was a sustainable mining partnership, exchange of expertise, updated mining maps, joint training, and opportunity for Chadian investment in Algeria, supported by tax advantages. Maybe they'll get a good deal, I don't know. But wallahi, I've never trusted that any African country in the sub-Saharan Africa will get any benefit from cooperation with Northern Africa. Like, for example, we're talking about Chad. Chad maybe wants to be in the AES, but Algeria is the one that is supporting terrorists to fight Mali.
Yes.
Exactly. And they were having very nice deals with Algeria, with Niger, until at some point they did this to they shot a Malian drone that was being used, you know, to survey where the terrorists and all that. And when they did that, it was fight. And Niger was like, you know what, we are part of the AS, we stand with my brother Mali, we are not going to allow you to do that. Look at Morocco. Morocco has been doing good deals with the AES, but what happened? Niger had to cancel their military cooperation because they were being used by the French.
Yeah.
And remember, these guys, Morocco feels more European than African, and it's all for the Northern Africa.
Yeah.
Since we lost Gaddafi, Gaddafi was the uniting factor, and that's why he was hit on the head, because now we are separated.
Someone insulted us for saying Morocco doesn't feel African. And he said we are being racist. I don't know why. I'm hoping we'll get the comment and pin it on the screen, because it was so ridiculous to see an African brother not realizing what these guys take us as.
Okay, maybe we are wrong. Maybe we are taking a conclusion from one, you know.
Yeah, from just a
simple, but I've seen several people saying that, and I talk from my experience. I had a friend from Morocco who
I remember the guy.
Yeah, when we talked about Africa, he was like, is it like that in Africa?
And it's Moroccan.
When at some point I said, wallahi, and he was like, do you say that in Africa? I'm like, bro, you're from Africa. But I've seen people saying that. So anyway, this is about Chad, and we are hoping that Chad will get a good deal. I don't know if they will, because Chad is one of those very poor countries still under the cover of France.
What is it that they are gaining from this? Maybe that's what they should be asking themselves. And who is Sonarem? Is it a Chadian company?
Algerian National Mining Research and Exploitation Company. And what they are getting is mining partnership, exchange of expertise, updated mining maps. So they are going to do some mineral exploration, joint training, and opportunity for Chadian investment in Algeria. So Chadian people of Chadians can now invest in Algeria, and they'll be given tax advantages in Algeria. So good for them.
Good deal. We hope that it's going to bear the fruits that the Chadians are expecting from it, and not an expectation kind of deal. Because sometimes these countries that see themselves as bigger or better than you, they usually take advantage. And I'm hoping that this won't just be a deal to exploit Chad by an African country.
I can say this. When Malcolm X, you know, Malcolm X was always a Muslim. But when he used to look at the Islamic religion in the US, he was into it until he came to Africa. And the countries that he came to, he came to Ghana, but he went to Algeria.
Yeah.
And when he came to Algeria, that is when he realized there's something that was being called Muslim Brotherhood. And he felt the brotherhood. I think that's what even Gaddafi had for Africa.
Yeah.
That he had a Islamic background, brotherhood. That's why he went back to the US and changed his name to Malcolm X. So we are hoping that this brotherhood is still there between Chad and Algeria.
Otherwise, it's gonna be messed up.
Yeah. If they still feel like they are French or they are European, man, it won't be very good for Chad.
Yeah, let us know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Please support us by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and buying us coffee, super thanking and super chatting us. Also support us by buying our merchandise. We are seeing a lot of you guys interested in our merchandise and a lot of you sending us coffee. Thank you so much. We appreciate all your support. Please don't forget to also share the videos. See you in the next one.
Bye.